They call this the season of giving, but this area is lucky enough to have businesses that try and give year-round. One such company that started right here says it's committed to a culture of giving. David Zapolsky, Amazon's Senior Vice President of Global Public Policy, joins me now to share more. Welcome to New Day.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
Yes, so great having you. And talk to me about why Amazon feels so strongly about giving back to the community.
Well, we're in a lot of places, and we're committed to giving back to the communities that we have employees. And obviously, our deepest connection is with the Puget Sound area. Since exactly 30 years ago, basically, we started in Jeff's garage in Bellevue. So we're deeply connected with this community. We look for ways to partner with organizations and with government officials around the country and around the world where we are to give back to our community, mostly by focusing on the challenges that the communities face, things like affordable housing, so for food safety. In the Puget Sound area, we've looked for local ways to be involved and to make a difference. We gave $7 million to help build the Overlook Walk and the waterfront park, which is really
so
coming
amazing.
together. If you haven't been, you should go. It's really an amazing view.
It is.
That no one in Seattle has seen before now. We helped bring back the Chinatown International District night market, which had been closed down in 2023 because of lack of sponsors, but we know how important that event is to community members and small businesses. So we agreed to foot the production costs for 3 years. And of course, we were instrumental in bringing back Bumbershoot. And last year we went even bigger by delivering 175,000 pounds of food, getting a whole bunch of volunteers, thousands of volunteers out to work with food service organizations, food banks, and giving out tickets to the festival as a reward for that. So we're looking for ways to partner with community organizations and give back to the community. And of course, our current example of that is the Winter
Wonderland.
Let's
talk about that.
Yeah.
The Winter Wonderland, which I've been to. It's so amazing in South Lake Union. Talk to me about what's happening there.
Well, something we do on our campus is this is the second year in a row we've done it. We invite 1,000 youth, underserved youth, youth facing homelessness, youth in transitional situations, and their families to come to our campus, and kids can come in and they can pick out toys and treats and books. We also give $50 to each of the families, and we help them shop online so we can deliver things right to people's homes or where they are. It's a really magical time. The kids can. There's holiday activities, there's crafts, there's food, there's treats. So that'll happen on December 7th, Saturday, right on our downtown campus.
So amazing. And Amazon just released its 2024 Community Impact Report. Tell me about that.
The Community Impact Report is something we release every year and documents our progress in helping our communities deal with the challenges they face. And so it talks about some of the community groups that we work with. For the Winter Wonderland, it includes like the Chief Seattle Club and Rainier Athletes and United Indian All Tribes. And globally, it's a much longer list. The report details some of our larger efforts, like our Housing Equity Fund, which since 2021 we've dedicated over $750 million to preserve 8,000 homes.
Incredible.
That's like 19,000 people who can more affordably live and work in their communities, teachers, nurses, workforce. We've delivered over 8 million pounds of food to families working with like Fair Start and Food Lifeline, and including using our logistics services to deliver 2 million pounds directly to people's homes. So we're involved in across the board, and that obviously scales globally,
right?
In all the places that we're at.
And how does this culture of giving come to life for team members with the company?
Well, I just hit my 25th year anniversary at the company.
Oh my gosh, congrats.
Thanks. And it's been a part of our culture since I started. But as we've grown, as we've scaled, we've learned to use our scale to make even more investments in our communities. And so we even wrote it into our leadership principles that size and scale bring great responsibility. And that's translated into our employee base. We look to empower our employees to volunteer in our communities. We have in addition to like having volunteers, employees at the Winter Wonderland, and participating in 1,500 events around the area, we have a monthly day, a month of volunteering that we stage. I think it's usually in May every year. We kicked that off with the Seattle One Day of Service with the mayor here. But globally, we had over 100,000 employees come out in 50 different countries and give back to everything from like community gardens to running literacy programs, to food banks. So it's really diverse, and we kind of look to our employees to set the agenda where they can be of most help in their communities.
Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely amazing what you all are doing. And if you would like to learn more about Amazon's work in our community, you can check out the Amazon Community Impact Report. We've linked it on our website, king5.com/newday.
Portions of New Day Northwest are sponsored by Amazon.